Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's be real for a second. We're going to navigate that incredibly overwhelming skincare aisle together and finally figure out which mask actually delivers long-term health for your skin. Because honestly, walking into any store or just browsing online these days, it hits you with literally hundreds of brightly colored options, all promising that flawless, youthful, glass-like skin. It can feel completely paralyzing, right? Not to mention, it's an incredibly expensive game of skincare trial and error. So today, we're cutting through all that marketing noise to find out what really, truly works.
Have you ever bought a mask just because it looked cool on your social feed? Maybe you took that mandatory ghost face selfie in a sheet mask, or painted yourself up to look like a cracked clay statue just for the aesthetic, only to wash it all off and wonder, wait, did that actually do anything at all for my skin? Well, you're definitely not alone in feeling that way. We're all getting a bit exhausted by these fleeting trends that look amazing on a screen but honestly do nothing for our pores. We want products that genuinely address our specific concerns, but figuring out which one actually deserves a permanent spot on your bathroom counter? Yeah, that can be incredibly confusing.
Today, we're putting these two popular treatments head-to-head, breaking down the science and showing you how they can work together in perfect harmony. We'll be covering 1. The great mask debate, 2. Cleansing versus hydration, 3. Match your skin type, 4. Ingredients and common myths, and finally, 5. Building your balanced routine. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The Great Mask Debate, Meeting the Contenders. Let's dive right in by clearly defining who our main contenders actually are. First up is the traditional face pack. You know the ones? Your classic clay, mud, cream, or herbal paste. You apply it evenly over your face, leave it on until it dries, and it cleanses your pores and removes excess oil. But the science behind how this works is actually fascinating. It relies on a physical process called capillary action. So as that wet clay or mud begins to dry on your skin, it essentially acts like a microscopic vacuum. It's literally drawing out dirt, hardened sebum, pollution particles, and dead skin cells from deep within your pores. Dermatologists have recommended these treatments for decades, specifically because they naturally target the root causes of congestion.
And in the other corner, we have the modern sheet mask. This is a thin fabric, hydrogel, or biocellulose sheet that's just soaked in a highly concentrated serum of active ingredients. Its unique superpower lies in creating an occlusive barrier that pushes intense hydration right into your skin without drying out. Think of it kind of like putting a tight lid on a simmering pot. By placing this physical shield over your face, you completely stop the liquid serum from evaporating into the air. With nowhere else to go, those active ingredients like vitamin C, peptides, or niacinamide are forcefully pushed downward, deeply penetrating the skin for this instant, concentrated nourishment.
Section 2. Cleansing versus hydration. The core differences. Let's move to the ultimate matchup and see exactly how their primary functions differ.
Looking at the core differences, the battle lines are drawn pretty clearly. Face packs, they are your heavy lifters for deep cleansing and detox. Thanks to their highly absorbent nature, they're fantastic at removing oil and thoroughly cleaning out pores. Plus, you get that nice physical exfoliation when you wash them away. Sheet masks, on the flip side, are the absolute champions of hydration. They don't remove oil, their pore cleansing ability is minimal, and they rarely exfoliate. But if your goal is to flood your skin with instant moisture, plump up those fine lines, or get that dewy pre-event glow, a sheet mask is completely unmatched.
Section 3. Match your skin type. Finding your winner. So, which one actually wins for your specific face? The truth is, it depends entirely on what your skin naturally produces and what it's lacking. If you have oily skin, oil-absorbing face packs are your clear winner. You'll want to prioritize ingredients like kaolin clay, multani mitti, and neem. These are incredibly effective at binding to excess sebum, calming inflammation, and stopping those frustrating, painful clogged pores before they even start. Conversely, if your skin is on the dry, flaky, or dehydrated side, intense sheet masks easily take the trophy. You'll want to look for hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and aloe vera. These act like tiny microscopic sponges that pull water into the outer layers of your skin and really help rebuild that natural protective barrier.
But what if your skin isn't strictly oily or dry? For combination or sensitive skin, the key is taking a highly personalized, balanced approach. Combination skin thrives with a hybrid method. Think using a purifying face pack once a week to manage your T-zone and a hydrating sheet mask once a week to nourish your cheeks. If you're acne-prone, stick to antibacterial face packs over heavily fragrant sheet masks, which can actually trap heat and bacteria against active breakouts. Yikes. For sensitive skin, gentle cream-based packs or completely fragrance-free sheets both work beautifully. But no matter your skin type, always remember the golden rule. Patch test new products first on your jawline or wrist. You definitely want to avoid a full-face allergic reaction.
Section 4. Ingredients and common myths. The science behind the masks. Let's step away from the marketing fluff for a second and look at the actual science.
As renowned dermatologist Dr. Sherrod notes, maintaining a healthy skin barrier with appropriate cleansing and hydration is more important than using multiple products. I just love this insight because it really grounds us. It's a great reminder that piling on a dozen random viral trends just won't help. Your skin barrier is your ultimate shield. Its entire job is to keep essential moisture trapped safely inside, while keeping harmful bacteria, pollution, and environmental aggressors strictly out. If you compromise that invisible barrier, well, no amount of expensive masking is going to save you.
And actively protecting that barrier means you've got to avoid certain red flag ingredients, no matter how beautiful the packaging might be. Watch out for excessive alcohol in ingredient lists. That strips away your natural lipids and fundamentally weakens the barrier. Artificial fragrances, notorious for triggering immediate redness and long-term sensitization. And please, absolutely stay away from harsh physical exfoliants like jagged walnut shells or apricot pits. These literally cause microscopic tears in your skin, which invite bacteria and accelerate premature aging. Also, be wary of high concentrations of essential oils which can burn, and firmly avoid any unknown whitening ingredients making those unrealistic, unsafe, instant claims.
Okay, if you take away anything today, let it be this. A sheet mask does not replace your daily moisturizer. This is a massive myth. People think that because sheet masks are dripping with serum, they can just skip their regular lotion. The reality? They add brilliant, deep hydration, yes, but you absolutely must follow up with a moisturizer to lock that serum in. Here's the science behind it. Hydrators put water into the skin, but moisturizers contain occlusive agents that trap it there. Without that final sealing layer, all that expensive, beautiful serum's just going to evaporate right off your face into the dry air.
Another huge misconception is that face packs should be used every single day to get that perfect, poreless skin. We often assume that if a little is good, more must be better, right? Actually, no. Overusing face packs aggressively strips the skin of its essential oils. A stripped, compromised barrier looks tight, feels incredibly itchy, and ironically, your skin will actually start producing even more oil to compensate for the extreme dryness. It creates this terrible cycle of breakouts. For most of us, using a face pack just 1 to 2 times a week is the sweet spot for long-term health and balance.
Section 5. Building your balanced routine. From versus to together. We started this explainer as a competition, but the real secret to flawless skin is actually teamwork.
You absolutely can use both, just maybe not at the exact same time. Here's a highly effective timeline if you've got combination skin. On Monday, start your week with a gentle, hydrating sheet mask to prep your skin and recover from the weekend. Then on Thursday, apply a purifying clay face pack to clear out that midweek congestion and excess oil. Finally, on Saturday, treat yourself to a nourishing sheet mask to restore maximum glow. This is just a foundational example that you can easily tweak to fit your own schedule, but it brilliantly gives your skin both deep purification and rich hydration without ever overwhelming it.
To really get the absolute most out of this balanced routine, there are 3 pro tips you should always follow. Step 1. Double cleanse first. Prepping your skin removes sunscreen and makeup, ensuring those active mask ingredients penetrate deeply, instead of just sitting uselessly on top of the day's grime. Step 2. Do not over-dry your clay. You actually want to rinse face packs off before they completely crack. Why? Because once a clay mask is fully cracked and dry, it stops drawing out oil and starts drawing vital water directly out from the deeper layers of your skin, leading to that awful rebound oiliness. And step 3, moisturize after. Always support your skin barrier as the very final step.
Ultimately, healthy, glowing skin comes from consistency, gentle care, and balancing purification with hydration for the long term. Face packs boldly address the root causes of issues like excess oil and congestion, while sheet masks completely excel at maintaining that beautiful, plump, youthful hydration. There really is no magic one-size-fits-all winner in the skincare aisle. The true winner is simply learning to listen to what your own body is telling you. So, I want you to look at your own skin right now. What does it actually need today? Is it feeling congested, heavy, and oily, or does it feel tight, dry, and a little tired? The real power is in understanding your skin's constantly changing needs. So, which mask are you going to reach for tonight?